Google is still trying to bolt agents onto its search box. Nvidia just skipped the box. They bought the place agents actually live. Because if your AI stack is a city, training is the skyline. Inference is the plumbing. Nvidia just spent $20 billion to own the pipes. Hey friend, it is Thursday, December 25th, 2025. The theme today is simple enough to fit on a whiteboard. The consolidation of agency. Who owns the agents? Who owns the hardware they run on? And who gets turned into middleware? Let us start with Nvidia. They are buying Grok in a $20 billion deal and licensing its LPU tech on top. This is not about another shiny chip. This is Nvidia paying real money to erase the one startup that proved inference could be both fast and cheap without them. Grok's value was speed, especially for low latency agents that need to react in real time. Traders, robotics, voice, anything where a 1-second delay loses the user. By pulling Grok inside the tent, Nvidia does three things. It locks down the fastest inference stack. It prevents a pricing war on cost per token, and it tightens the Nvidia tax on anyone building real-time agents. For you, here's the thing. If your product depends on always online agents, your margins now live inside Nvidia's business model. You either co-design tightly with their stack, vertically integrate some custom silicon, or you race to ultra-efficient models so you can run more at the edge and less inside their data centers. That last one just got a tailwind from research, by the way. Someone shrank a classic language model from hundreds of millions of parameters down to around 10,000 with minimal accuracy loss. That is a polite way of saying compression is coming for Nvidia's favorite unit, which is your monthly cloud bill. While Nvidia is clamping down on the pipes, autonomy at the software layer is stretching out. Anthropic's new Claude Opus release runs for around 4.75 hours on a single task, a huge jump in what they call task horizon. Here's why that matters. We just moved from co-pilot that helps you code to junior engineer you hand the ticket to and check back after lunch. You do not sit there pair programming. You assign a 4-hour block. The agent writes code, runs tests, updates docs, maybe even opens a pull request. You come back and review. Using my usual lens here, the signal is that autonomous agent runs are now measured in hours, not minutes. The noise is everyone screaming that this replaces junior devs. The second order effect is quieter and more interesting. Your org design tilts toward reviewers, integrators, and architects, not individual contributors grinding tickets. You will hire fewer people who know syntax code. You will hire more people who can define specs, judge quality, and connect 10 agents into a working system. Today's quote of the day is, ASI will precede AGI, driven by data density rather than biophysical mimetic design. That is from Dr. Mike Israetel on Machine Learning Street Talk, casually predicting that superintelligence shows up before brain-like intelligence because GPUs eat structured data faster than they eat biology. Capital is adjusting to this in real time. SoftBank is writing a $22.5 billion check to OpenAI, but with a twist. The money only lands when specific capability milestones hit. No more. Here's a blank check, go chase compute. Funding is being wired to outcomes, not vibes. If you are raising, expect your term sheets to rhyme with that. Less general research, more hit these agent benchmarks. Unlock this tranche. At the infra layer, ByteDance is lining up $23 billion for data centers. Amazon is hedging with big stakes in both Anthropic and possibly OpenAI. Everyone is trying to avoid getting trapped under a single supplier for their agents, but the gravity is obvious. And at the edge, Tesla's driver assist handled a traffic light outage with no external signals, while Waymo cars froze during a city power issue. Same use case, different answer to the core question of agency. Do you centralize control in the cloud, or do you push as much as possible to the edge so the system fails gracefully? So the question I'm sitting with tonight is this. As agency consolidates into a few stacks, Where in that vertical do you want to stand, and what do you need to own so you do not wake up as a feature on someone else's roadmap? Have a tip, send it my way. Cheers, Teng Yan. See you tomorrow.